players and coaches, please face the press box and repeat after me the American Legion baseball. Will. Keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a scout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Ladies and gentlemen, the North Dakota American Legion baseball community is saddened by the sudden passing of Grand Forks Royals head coach Nick Chine earlier this morning. Nick was a fixture in the Grand Forks baseball community. He coached the Royals for 33 years, including the past 15 seasons as their head coach. He was also a baseball coach for Red River High School. Please join us now in a moment of silence as we remember Coach Nick Chine. Thank you. Let's play ball.
As we return to Jack Williams Stadium here in Fargo, as you heard the moment of silence for, if you had not heard, Nick Chine, longtime baseball coach, be at the high school level at Grand Forks Red River, and Legion coach for Grand Forks Post 6, unexpectedly passing away overnight early this morning, and a shock to a lot of people. Just was here last night with Grand Forks Post 6 as they yesterday eliminated by Jamestown, and now he's gone from us. So moment of silence there, and still a lot of shock, a lot of people processing that as Jamestown and West Fargo elimination game as win. You stick around and play post 400, a loss, and you are done for the season as the Patriots set to take the field here in this one. Parker Henrich will be on the mound. Your pitching matchup in this elimination game this afternoon. Game number 16 of the state Class 2A American Legion Baseball Tournament. Parker Henrich on the mound for the West Fargo Patriots. Nolan Maulding gets the call for Jamestown. So we will come back. Lineups, first pitch, moments away. Patriots and Eagles next.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All-Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
Lineup in batting order for Jamestown, an 11-7 winner last night over Grand Forks in the elimination round. As batting order will go like this for the Eagles. Leading off will be the left fielder Braxton Perkins. Batting second at first base, Bennett Gaynor. Batting third, designated hitter will be Brady Nenow. Batting fourth and catching Brenner Weber. Batting fifth in center field, Cale Verkey. Cody Bush will bat sixth. He is in right field. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Hayden Smith. Hudson Rhodey in the number 8 spot. He'll play at third base. Batting ninth will be the second baseman, Ethan Otley, with Nolan Maulding on the mound. The defensive alignment for West Fargo with Henrich on the mound, Ryan Camarillo behind the plate. Max Zinker at third base. First pitch fouled back. First pitch at 4:40 this afternoon. Jet Collins is at shortstop. Brody Medina is at second base. Jake Dangerud at first. In the outfield from left to right, Landon Zink, J.J. McMenamy, and Luke Finn. West Fargo 2-1 in the tournament as the number 2 seed. That's off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. After losing to Fargo Pulse 400, 4-1 on Tuesday. Swinging a bounding ball in the hole and through, base hit. So leadoff single there for Braxton Perkins, who has had a very, very nice state tournament. Leadoff single there is Perkins, 2 hits and RBI last night. Jamestown had just 7 hits, took advantage of 4 Grand Forks errors. You want to bring up Bennett Gaynor. Gaynor 1 for 4 with an RBI. Gaynor had a 2-hit night, so did Perkins actually. Their opening round win. Jamestown to this point opened up as the 9 seed. Go back to first, close play. Dave Clun umpiring over at first. He is back in. Jamestown a 12-2 win over Dickinson. Opening day of play. I want to call it the play-in round. On Monday. Lost 10-0 to Post 2. That put them in the elimination bracket. Beat Williston 6-0 and a win last night 11-7, eliminating Grand Forks. Throw to first. There you see diving back in is Perkins. West Fargo 10-0 over Dickinson on Wednesday night. A 5-1 win over Bismarck. Caden Rademacher complete game victory on the mound. 2-0 the count to Gaynor. So Malden getting the call, and the 2-0 pitch. Henrich deals, swing and a miss, 2-1 the count. So they got a complete game win out of Rademacher. They were able to kind of split up that game against Dickinson. They got 6 runs, scored 6 runs in the first inning. Able to win that in 5-10-0. 3 different pitchers in that game. To third and gets past third baseman Zenker and into left. And Gaynor is on. 2 on, nobody out. A sharply hit ball there. And they will give him a hit. So Gaynor going to stay hot at the plate. Jamestown.
Designated hitter number 17, Brady Nenow.
29 runs in their 3 wins so far here at the state tournament. And so 3 of the last 5 years, they've had pretty good tournament run. Getting to the championship in 2022. Started on the Monday in 24, got a win, and played and got till Thursday night for Minot eliminated them 2 years ago when Post 400 hosted. Brady Nenow is the designated hitter. 1 for 4, the run scored last night against Grand Forks. No signs of bunting as the first pitch of ball, and it is 1-0. Going back to that win over Dickinson. Hudson Henrich, along with Josh Gustafson and Austin O'Lean, 3 different pitchers combined on the 1 hitter. This is first pitching appearance for Parker Henrich here at State. 2-0 the count, and again, got a lot in front of you if you're either of these teams, and Jamestown has used up a good portion of their pitching already, so trying to stretch out Maulding as far as they can. Trying to get him some early runs. 2-0, half swing will cost him a strike, 2-1. West Fargo, good outing from Rademacher, still much like Post 2. They've got a good handful of pitchers still at their disposal, but got to get through this game, 1 more, and potentially 2 Saturday if you want to win a state title. Elevated a fastball. Swing and a miss, and count even to Nenow at 2-2. So you have potential for 4 games you have to win the state tournament. That is a tough road to hoe. Winner gets Fargo Post 400. It was a 7-2 Post 2 win over the Post 400 Stars in the winner's bracket game earlier. On a play right side, 2-2. In the regular season, July 1st, West Fargo beat the Eagles 6-5 and 18-1. for a doubleheader sweep. Pickoff play at second. Boy, close play there, and Perkins back in. Jordan Clemenson got the win, a 6-5 victory. Jamestown got 3 in the bottom half of the 7th to make that interesting. 2-2 pitch. Full count. This is Parker Henrich's second appearance against Jamestown on an 18-1 win July 1st at Jack Brown Stadium. He struck out 7 in 4 innings, gave up 3 hits and a walk, and threw just 60 pitches in those 4 innings. And got a bushel full of run support. Out of play, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Brenner Weber on deck. Bismarck out their lone run of the first inning against Rademacher. First 3 batters reached, 2 singles and a hit batter to right, and that is down for a base hit. Runner at third. They will send Perkins home. Throw to the plate. It is not in time. So with nobody out, they took a shot at it. The relay, Finn to Dangerud to Camarillo late, and Jamestown 3 singles. Trying to ambush Henrich early. It's 1-0. So Nenow delivers with a solid base knock. 3 batters in, and it's going to lead to an early mound visit as out comes Patriots coach Jordan Rowe. 15 pitches, not an out recorded to this point. And again, with your margin of error so slim, kind of trying to come through the back door and get into the championship, that even an inning like this doesn't seem like a lot, but I think it's just more of a trip for encouragement more than anything else. It's early. Jamestown 11 hits against Dickinson in their opening round win. Last night, just 7, but were very opportunistic. Clutch 2-out hitting was really a standout in that 7-run 5th. Here is left-handed hitting catcher Brenner Weber. 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored last night against Grand Forks. Swing and a miss. And 1 strike. I like the aggressive approach there, trying to send the runner home early in the game. Maybe with nobody out, you aren't that aggressive. They took a crack at it early, and it paid off for an early lead. Henrich on 0-1. Weber bunts. It is bobbled by Dangerud. Flip. Second baseman Medina covers. And the out recorded, but 3-4 in the scoring play. That will move Gainer to third, Nenow to second, and that'll bring up Cale Verkey. 1 for 2, 2 runs scored and a walk for Verkey last night against Grand Forks. Verkey also 2 runs scored, and opening round win over Dickinson. Even in the first, infield in for the Patriots. Verkey squared, then pulled back and pulled the trigger and missed. Strike 1. Medium deep straight away through the outfield. Patriots, 1's okay. Got to score to win anyway. You just don't want to have to get down multiple runs, dig yourself out of it. Good pitch, strike 2. See if he goes back there now on 2 strikes. Beautiful day here at Jack Williams Stadium, North Fargo. And the delivery. So we're going to foul at the plate. Ballpark is 60 years old, 1966. And hosted before the American Legion World Series. Looks like permanent home, at least for the foreseeable future, in Shelby, North Carolina. Hosted some tournaments here in previous years. 2 strikes the count. State tournaments on a rotation bases. 2016 was the last time it was here. Every team in the AA has their turn. Rookie, a swing and a miss and a strikeout. 2 down. On bring up Cody Bush.
Right fielder, number 15, Cody Bush.
2-run single in the first inning last night, a 2-out, 2-run first inning hit. 1 for 3 last night against Grand Forks. As the set of the pitch. Chopper wide of third and foul, strike 1. Well, the Eagles could use a 2-out hit right now to see if they can turn this into a crooked inning. 3 singles to start and a 1-0 advantage. Set from Hendrich. Camarillo sets up outside and hit the target for strike 2. Two-strike pitch. Got him. Swing and a miss. Changing speeds. Fine sequence of pitches there. Bush with a strikeout. 24 pitches for Henrich and minimize the damages, or the damage, I should say, as he settles down after giving up 3 singles. 2 runners left on as they get a run on 3 hits, no errors. 1-0. Jamestown will get to the West Fargo batting order after this.
It wasn't until 1925 that the American Legion gave birth to its first youth program, and that was American Legion Baseball. And the emphasis was on citizenship and sportsmanship.
Travel ball, a lot of the times you go and you play and it's kind of just more of an individual game. But in Legion Baseball, it's more of a team working towards a goal, and I really appreciate that.
That you're playing for something more than just yourself. You're playing for all the past veterans who have served. You're playing for the people who are still serving in the military. And it's a huge honor to be part of this program.
Get the final 3 outs on 9 pitches. He was at 15. Jordan Rowe came out for a visit after 3 singles to open the game, but a pair of strikeouts after Weber out on a sacrifice. West Fargo, Max Zinker, leadoff batter. He's at third base. Where's number 2? Rest of the Patriots order. Jake Dangerud, the number 2 spot at first base. Batting third at shortstop is Jet Collins. Is the left-hander Maulding. Deals and off speed for a strike. 0-1. Brody Medina bats fourth at second base, batting fifth in center field. J.J. McMenemy. Landon Zink batting sixth in left field. Austin O'Lean, the designated hitter, hits seventh. Ground ball deep at shortstop. No play as Smith got a piece of it. It was going to be awfully tough anyway, and it's an infield hit for Zinker to get things started for the Patriots. Austin O'Lean is the designated hitter, hitting seventh. Luke Finn bats eighth in right field, batting ninth, and catching will be Ryan Camarillo. Defensively for Jamestown, Brenner Weber behind the plate. The lefty Nolan Maulding makes his first appearance on the mound here at State for Jamestown. Dangerud, left-handed batter, takes ball one. Hudson Rhodey at third base, Hayden Smith at short, Ethan Otley at second, Bennett Gaynor at first base. Outfield from left to right, Braxton Perkins, Cale Verkey, and Cody Bush. 2-0. Dangerud 1 for 3. Got on base with 2 out in the 6th. Scored on a booming triple from Jet Collins in the 6th. Insurance run for the Patriots last night. 4 runs second. It was 4 runs on a hit, took advantage, a couple of walks, a hit batter. Error on a throw at the plate. And it turned into 4 runs. 3-0 on the delivery. Changing speeds and a strike. 3 balls in 1 strike now to Dangerud. Only a guy not asked to pitch a whole lot. Bounding ball to first, knocked down, and to the bag. Taken care of there by Gaynor for the out. It will move Zinker to second, unassisted for the first out. And brings up shortstop Jet Collins.
Shortstop number 14, Jet Collins.
Maulding had an outing he'd probably like to forget against West Fargo. As the pitch to Collins is outside ball 1. Third of an inning in relief. Faced 10 batters. Retired 1. Gave up 8 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 hits. That was the 18-1 game on July 1st. Swing and a miss had Jet Collins out in front. Evens the count at 1. O'Lean and Brody Strom homered in that 18-1 victory in Jamestown. That is pulled to left. Trouble and a fair ball. It's in the corner for extra bases. It'll score a run. As Collins will end up with a long single. Zinker scores. Collins with an RBI triple last night. Evens the game at 1 with a single to left.
Second baseman number 1, Brody Medina.
Brody Medina, second baseman number 1, 0 for 4 last night. And digs in here. Set and the delivery. It is inside for ball 1. Dangerud also has a home run against Jamestown back in the regular season, 1-0. Fastball over for a strike. It's 1-1. Flag is pointing right now kind of more straight out to center field. It was kind of more to right and right center as the game went along. The post 2 400 game. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Those 2 got a solid pitching outing. 6 strong innings from Caden Nelson and very productive at bats. 4 sacrifice flies in the game. 7-2 to beat post 400. Winners bracket game. They can enjoy the rest of the evening and wait for an opponent tomorrow for the final at noon. Talked last game about how the Central Plains field taking shape. Dubuque will represent Iowa. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. And a full count. See if Collins is off here with a full count. As McMenemy has 2 doubles here in the state tournament. Will hit next. He does not go. Fouled off to the right and out of play. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Forecasters were right. It was cloudy in the morning. Eventually, sunshine was going to win, and it did. 84 degrees is where we currently stand. Collins was off. Time called. I believe Medina was the one that was asked for time, and it was granted. See if Collins tipped his hand or not. Pulled foul. That one came in on his hands, and that was all Medina could do with that is spin himself around and yank it foul. 3-2. The game last night was I would call it a prototypical West Fargo-like performance. They work on pitching and defense. There's strike three. Changing speeds, and Medina caught looking. 2 away in the first for J.J. McMenemy. Pitching and defense and generate enough offense one way or another. And
15, J.J. McMenemy.
that has been a recipe for a lot of success in recent years for the Patriots. McMenemy, 5 hits here in the state tournament, 2 for 2 last night, a double and a run scored. He's hit both his doubles to the opposite field. That one inside hit him. Sounded like it clipped him on the foot. And a hit batter will put 2 on and 2 out for the Patriots. And that'll bring up Landon Zink.
Landon Zink.
So Zink steps in. The delivery is up high for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Zink 0 for 2. A walk and a run scored last night. Molding put the lefty out there as West Fargo does throw a handful of left-handed hitters in their lineup. A little lean coming up later in the order. That one gets away to the screen as the runners will advance. So Collins to third. McMenemy is on at second. And 2 in scoring position, and there'll be mound visit coming up, as it's going to be just pitcher and coach here. As trip to the mound coming here for the Eagles. Chad Weber, first-year head coach, out for a visit. Look at the Jamestown roster. Jackson Colpin, who fired a shutout for a victory. Eliminate Williston Wednesday as the lone super senior. Class of 26, you've got 6 on the Jamestown roster. Colton Gerlach, the youngest player on the team, is a 29 grad. Class of 29. Kyler Perkins, class of 28. As swing and a miss here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Patriots with 1, trying to take the lead here in the bottom of the first. Good pitch and a strike, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball, right side, and goes past Gaynor. Played it. Shallow right field. The throw gets away. 1 run is scored. A second run will come across. McMenemy's in. 2 runs are in. There'll be at least 1 error, maybe even a second. It brings home a pair, and it's 3-1 West Fargo. So it'll be an error on Gaynor, unable to handle the ground ball at first. And then it should be Otley, who quickly fired it to the plate in the direction of the plate, but not in the vicinity of a defender as it rolled to the backstop. And with 2 out, it was Ollie Oxen free, and so E3, E4, a pair of errors. It's 3-1. Strike to the designated hitter, Austin O'Lean. 1 for 3. Singled. He had the only hit in that 4-run second inning last night. It's 0-1. Maulding deals. It is a little bit low. 1-1 the count. One. Half swing. He did go. A strike. 1-2. That's where that left-handed batter, if Maulding can use his breaking pitches to, that's effective. It's away from the left-handed batter. Start disrupting some timing. 1-2. Tried it again. Good take by Oline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You can get swing and misses great. Weak contact. Also important. 2-2. Shot. A diving catch at second. Great grab there. Ethan Otley, a diving catch. Takes a hit and a run away from the Pats in the bottom of the first inning. Terrific play. Robbing Oline, and that'll do it here in the bottom of the first inning. 29 pitches in the first inning for Maulding. 3 runs, 2 hits, a pair of errors in the bottom of the first. Patriots lead it. It's 3-1 West Fargo after 1.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Can you hear it? It's heritage. Can you feel it? It's transformation. Can you see it? It's a new kind of horizon. Your brightest moment is right now. North Dakota State University. See how far your horizons will go.
Henrich Stake to a 3-1 lead as we head to top of the second inning at Jack Williams Stadium. Hayden Smith, 3 runs batted in last night. His 2-run single gave Jamestown the lead for good. 2-out hit as part of that 7-run fifth. 2-run single gave them a 7-6 advantage. Hit an RBI earlier in the game. 1 for 4. 3 runs batted in. Scored once as well. 2-0 the count. It will be Smith, Hudson Rohde, and Ethan Otley for Jamestown. .29 the pitch count for Maulding as a foul off to the right now to play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jamestown's run impressive, but there is even, as one of those bottom 4 seeds, just the fact that you have to play that extra game does add up over time. So basically been a game every day here for the Eagles. This is game number 5. There's the 2-1 pitch. Rolled down to third. Tricky hop staying with it. Zenker on to first. Low throw, and it is picked nicely at first. Nice job by Dangerud. And there's one away. Kind of a roller, and then it came up, but Zinker stayed with it like he had done that before. 1 away, and maybe an adjustment. West Fargo, of course, has turf infield. You play on turf most of the time, you're going to get a pretty friendly hop more often than not. Hudson Rohde called strike. Already got grass fields. Got Jack Brown in Jamestown. You have here Dickinson's turf, Bismarck's turf, Mandan is. Williston still the natural surface. Here's the 0-1. Foul at the plate and 2 strikes. Minot is turf. 400 has turf infield, and West Fargo as well. Not too many natural surfaces in the AA class. 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Class A tournament day 2 is on as we speak in Williston. Now, check swing, no swing, says Dave Clunt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Post 2 Jets and Devils Lake playing right now. That is a winner's bracket game. 2-2 the count, nobody out and 1 on. Or I should say 1 on, nobody out. Let's try that again. 1 out, nobody on. I'll be all right. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is Devils Lake leading the Jets after 4 in Williston, 2-1. Castleton and Valley City is the finale there. Payoff pitch. Right center field. Into the gap. Hustling over and catching in right, Luke Finn. For out number 2. I'll bring up Otley.
Second baseman, number 21, Ethan Otley.
Otley did not start the game last night. Gerlach got the start at second base. He did come in and get an at-bat. Stayed in the game late at second base. Ball 1. He was 0 for 1 with a run scored. 1-0 pitch, called strike. Doubles the count at 1 apiece. Otley knocked in a run. 2 runs scored, including a walk against Dickinson of the opening round victory. Breaking pitch over there. Curve makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes to Otley as now 5 in a row set down by Henrich after Jamestown peppered him with 3 singles in a run to open the game. Trying to get him to chase. Otley holds up. Good take, 2-2. Works from the set all the time, even with nobody on base. Full count. Some lengthy. It's another full count. Second straight batter. He has run the string all the way out. And the payoff. Ball 4 and a 2-out base runner. Top of the order now, and Braxton Perkins. Perkins singled to open up the game. Perkins, 2026 Jamestown High grad. There's the delivery as the pitch is a strike, and we're the Fargo schools in West Fargo, where it's a combination of guys from various schools. You look in the program, the roster in high school, it is all Jamestown High all the time with the Eagles. Just off the plate, 1-1. Straight away in the outfield, kind of different depths. A little more on the shallow side for McMenemy in center. Finn as out to short for Collins. Jet Collins on to first. As that'll retire Perkins, and Jamestown retired in the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. They strand 1 as we're through an inning and a half of play. 42 is the pitch count for Henrich with 2 innings of work. Inning and a half in the books. West Fargo leads at 3-1, trying to keep their season alive here in the state Class AA Legion tournament. Back to Jack Williams in a moment.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Gear up for Quickstar's Mountain Dew Quick Climb. Now through August 16th, play each day for free in your Quick Rewards app and score bonus plays with every eligible item you grab. Every day, someone's cashing in. So open the app and get climbing. Win big with Quickstar's Mountain Dew Quick Climb.
Eight, 9, and 1 in the batting order. West Fargo, a 3-1 lead. Henrich with a scoreless second. They'll try to add on here. Luke Finn called strike. Another left-handed batter. 0 for 3, knocked in a pair of runs last night in a 5-1 victory. Actually, 1 run batted in. There's a swing and a miss. He had in that second inning when West Fargo scored 4, he had a really good plate appearance. A 10-pitch at bat. Ended up with a ground ball to third. With the bases loaded, errant throw allowed a couple of runs to score. As it's inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Maulding started the inning after going 29 pitches in the bottom half of the first. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. You throw on to first. There it is to complete the out. Score at 2-3 for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Ryan Camarillo. Again, the winner will stick around and face Fargo Post 400. Stars dropping a 7-2 decision to Post 2 in the winner's bracket. And the winner of that game turns right around, faces Post 2 in the title game tomorrow at high noon. Ground ball to third. It is a fair ball. Played at the bag, throw on to first in time. Nicely done by Rhodey behind the bag, and a strike to Gaynor, and quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Camarillo for 2 with a run scored and a walk last night. Zanker. Infield hit in his first plate appearance. Scored on a single from Jet Collins, called strike. 0-1. That one gets away from catcher Weber. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Or pitchers that Jamestown is pretty much used up, called strike. Both their pitchers against Post 2 Tuesday. Miller and Bakken went north of 60 pitches, so they're pretty much done for the tournament. There's a base hit. Single through. Past a diving shortstop, Hayden Smith. So 2-out single. Zanker has a pair of hits so far for the Patriots. 2-out base runner. We'll give Dangerud a shot. I mentioned Dangerud homered against Jamestown this season and out on a ground ball to first. Third hit for the Patriots, and Zinker with a pair of them. Inside, I think it clipped him. Yes, it did, as it went up and in, and just nicked by that pitch. That'll put runners at first and second. 2 down for Collins.
Shortstop, Jet Collins.
Single for Collins brought home a run. RBI's his last 2 at-bats going back to the 6th inning triple last night. Changing speeds, drops that one in for strike 1. One and one the count. And Maulding's been a while, at least a couple of weeks since he's pitched. As the lefty sets, checking the runner at second. 1-1. And ball 2. Maulding, class of 27, so entering his senior year of high school at Jamestown. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zanker at second. Jake Dangerud at first. Settle the 2-1, missed away. 3-1 the count, with Medina on deck, but 2 down here in the last of the second. And a strike, 3-2. The traveling tie for the base runners here, 3-2, 2 out. Jordan Rowe telling both his runners, as soon as he heads to the plate, you get going. 3-2, runners go. Collins high in the air to left field, getting twisted and turned around. It's deep, and it's up against the fence in left center field. It'll score a pair of runs. Collins ends up at second base, brings home 2 more with a double, and the Pats lead 5-1. Perkins twisted and turned around out there, banged into the left field fence like it short off the fence. And with 2 out, everybody off on contact as both Zinker and Dangerud score. So a couple of 2-out runs again here for the Patriots. Mound visit here as well, and it's now a 5-1 game. And we'll see if this is going to be the end of the line for Maulding, and it appears it will be. So that's it for Nolan Maulding. New pitcher will come on here for Jamestown. I believe it'll be 27, Shane Martin, that will make his first appearance here in the state tournament. So the Patriots, Chad Collins in his last 3 at-bats has a triple, single, double, and 4 runs batted in. A 2-run double there as new pitcher on for Jamestown. It looks to be, and it will be, the right-hander Shane Martin. So Maulding retires 5 batters, gives up so far 5 runs. Get the final pitch count here for Maulding. It's 45 in an inning and 2/3. And again, this all started with 2 out after a strikeout of Finn. A ground ball out to third from Camarillo. 3 straight Patriots have reached. 2 in, 1 on, 2 away. It's 5-1 West Fargo. We'll return after this.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
Shane Martin just finished up his senior year at Jamestown High School, and he makes his first appearance here of the state tournament. So an inning and 2/3 for Maulding, 45 pitches, 27 strikes, 4 hits so far. 5 runs. He's on the hook for Collins at second base. Hit 2, struck out 2 while he was in there. Medina, strikeout victim in the first. Hits with 2 out. Strike 1. And the 0-1. Slider missed outside, 1-1. One pitch inside, that hits Medina. That will fill first. Third hit batsman from Jamestown pitching. 4 straight base runners have reached with 2 out for West Fargo, and that will give McMenemy a chance. He was hit by a pitch. As McMenemy digs in. Here's the pitch. It is high in the air to left center field. That's it well. Perkins back, chasing, diving. He can't get it. That's in deep left center field. That will score 2 more runs. Digging for third, McMenemy will have himself a sliding triple. Another big 2-out hit, an extra base hit. 7-1 West Fargo. Well, that ball carried. As McMenemy, his 6th hit of the tournament, and that's 3 extra base hits, 2-run triple here. 7-1 Patriots. That'll bring up Landon Zink. Reached on 2 errors in his first plate appearance. Rounding ball right side. Big hop played there by the second baseman Otley. On to first, and the side is retired, but a 2-out uprising for the Patriots as they score 4 runs. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 stranded. Right now, advantage Patriots at 7-1. West Fargo after 2.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and burgers. There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings. With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. It's the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Seven to 1 in favor of West Fargo. As back here at Jack Williams Stadium, I'm Brad Anderson. Coverage here of this Class AA state tournament via the Fargo Post 2 Baseball YouTube page, brought to you by Walker Mowers and a number of great sponsors. Some of those you see during our breaks, like Buffalo Wild Wings, NDSU, the University of North Dakota. Strike 1 to Bennett Gaynor. Brady Nienow and Brenner Weber will follow as Henrich now with some run support, plenty of it to work with as he works in the third to left. And playable in. Now wandering back goes Zink in left field and puts that one away for out number 1. Gaynor singled back in the first. Quick out as Henrich has set down 7 of the last 8 batters he has faced. Nienow, they single to right, scoring Perkins for the early 1-0 Jamestown lead, which is nothing but a memory now. Here's the pitch. Out to short. Backhanded Collins sets. Throws on to first. And a good pick at first by Dangerud. Good work on both ends, and the out recorded quickly. 2 away. Great anticipation there by Jet Collins, able to get in the hole. And you see infielders, especially on the left side of the infield, shortstops and third baseman, throwing out in one bounce. They can get that bounce perfect for the first baseman to pick it. It's a little bit more kind of convenient and friendlier on turf, but it was right there that O'Lean didn't have to deal with too weird or tricky a hop. Swing and a miss by Brenner Weber in strike 1. That's just kind of talent and instincts there, stuff that you can't completely coach. Weber sacrificed and was out. First baseman to second baseman covering in the first inning. He's down to the count here at 2 strikes. And Henrich, so far, 2 quick outs. West Fargo in with the early lead, and Henrich might be starting to get dialed in. Oh, 2 in the dirt. And 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Henrich from the set, even with nobody on. Up and in, 2 balls in, 2 strikes. West Fargo, Jordan Clemenson, 74 pitches. That was in relief against Post 400. Luke Finn started on Tuesday. Just missed. Down and in a full count. Hudson Henrich, 44. Gustafson and O'Lean, they would be available for another appearance, whether it be later tonight if the Patriots win, or potentially Saturday if they can get that far. 3-2. Ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Caden Rodemacher, 84 last night in a complete game victory. And the first appearance here for Parker Henrich. So they're pitching-wise in okay shape. Finn can be used today or tomorrow if needed. 3-2. Lost him. Ball 4. Walk to Weber. 2-out base runner. Clemenson would be available tomorrow if the Patriots can win here and beat Post 400, as it will be Colton Gerlach as the courtesy runner at first base for Brenner Weber. 2-out base runner now for the Eagles, Cale Verkey. Struck out in his first at bat as Henrich, pair of strikeouts. Through 2 2/3. Hop foul, that's off to the right now to play. Strike 1. So Post 400, they went and used 3 different pitchers. Started Solberg. Frederick saw some time. Oshner, a nice job in relief. Runner goes. Camarillo's throw there. Slide. Tag and got him. Gerlach cut down, and that will end the inning. Caught stealing, and just the minimum 3 for Jamestown in the top of the 3rd. No runs, hits, or errors. Nobody stranded. So we're through 2.5 at Jack Williams Stadium. West Fargo in control with a 7-1 lead.
I thought leadership meant running meetings or giving speeches. But there are so many different moments that create a leader. Lead your own way, in ways big and small. At the University of North Dakota.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home, or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Will work in his first full inning of relief. West Fargo a 7-1 lead. Big thank you to our sponsors. Walker Mowers bringing you coverage of the video stream here through YouTube. Fargo Post 2 Baseball. Some of the other sponsors include Luther Family Ford, Quick Star, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, right in the heart of the NDSU campus. Not too far away from the ballpark and a great place to eat. Buffalo Wild Wings as well. And Vision Zero. Quick Star as well. I have a Quick Star on my way to work and home a lot, and not going to lie, I stop there quite frequently. One strike, Oline, Finn, and Camarillo. A little bit of stirring in the Jamestown bullpen right now as Oline line to second. Robbed of a hit and a nice diving play by Otley. Final line for the starter, Maulding, when an inning in 2/3. We'll get that final total for you in a moment. 1 ball, 1 strike. One popped foul as that one will land in foul territory straight back as 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Maulding an inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 strikeouts. Backing up on it, some shallow right in the outfield grass. Nice play there for out number 1 as Otley on to first to retire Austin O'Lean. One away for West Fargo. In the bottom of the 3rd, I'll bring up Luke Finn. Finn struck out in his first plate appearance. Six of the 7 runs scored with 2 out for West Fargo is called strike to Finn, 0-1. Two scoring and a pair of errors to end the first inning. 1-1. And then the 2-out rally, which started with a Zenker single. Dangerud hit by a pitch. A full count delivery. Collins a 2-run double. McMenemy followed 2 batters later with a 2-run triple. And it went from 3-1 to 7-1 real quick like. 1-2 now to Finn. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the delivery. Base hit, no, lined and caught. Right at the end of the bat, and the line drive snared by Smith. Went down and got it, and well struck ball, but right at shortstop Hayden Smith, 2 away. And that will bring up Camarillo. Got the window open here in the press box, and something smells good downstairs. It might be a burger, it might be a hot dog, probably a burger, I'm guessing, is Camarillo. Rounded to 3rd in his first at bat. Excellent defensive catcher, good receiver behind the plate. And ball 1. And probably in the lineup more so for that. If he gets you on base every so often, that's an added bonus. But what he does behind the plate shouldn't go unnoticed. Swing and a miss, 1-1. See where right fielder Bush is, playing towards the line. Big gap in right center. 2-1. Maybe that's why he's over there. He's enjoying the shade. He's just, if I could stand over here and they're not going to hit it to me, is anybody going to notice? 3-1. Nobody in the Jamestown dugout has told him, hey, move 2 paces or 3 or 4 to your right. 3-1. In the hole, that'll find its way into left. 4-base hit. 2-out single. Is there another 2-out uprising in the future as West Fargo will get a runner here for Camarillo? As it will be Brody Strom, number 6, to run at first. And gets it back to the top of the order now for the Pats as they'll bring up Zinker. Zinker, 2 singles and a pair of runs scored. He and Collins 2 hits already. Throw to first in the runner back. We're talking to the first game. The return throw got away, as you see, forcing Martin to go chase it down. Field starting to take shape for the Central Plains tournament as you'll have the champions from Minnesota, the Dakotas. Iowa's already determined with Dubuque, and I believe Nebraska will be today. And I know in South Dakota tournament, Rapid City is right now the leader in the clubhouse. They have yet to lose. They're the only unbeaten team left in that tournament. There are 4 left. One of them's Yankton, who was in last year's Central Plains field. Last year they had 2 from South Dakota, Harrisburg and Yankton. 1 strike to count. There were 2 from Minnesota last year as well, with Shakopee and Grand Rapids. It'll be just 1 this summer. Here's the 0-1. Hit to left, hit well, deep. Did he get it? Deep, back, it is up, it is gone. Another big two-out hit, courtesy this time of Max Zinker. A two-run shot. It's 9-1 West Fargo. Third home run of the tournament. That might be the deepest of the three. That was more to left center field to the right of the 340 sign, and it cleared
Number 12, Jake Dangerous.
by at least a few feet. 350-ish. Two more two-out runs. 9-1. Dangerud, ground ball, base hit into right field. So Dangerud with a base hit, and that'll bring up Jet Collins.
Number 14.
So Collins, who 2 hits, 3 runs batted in, RBI single in the first. Doubled in 2 with 2 out in the second. So we talked about his last 3 at bats. He had a triple in the 6th last night against Bismarck. Strike 1, single and double. I'm not going to tell you what's next, but you do the math. See if he could go cycle in 4 straight at bats. 1-1 the count. Good lead at first from Dangerud. And outside 2-1, and Martin's been paying attention. He's not trying to put a cookie out there in the middle for Jet Collins to grip and rip. 3-1 knocked down by Weber. Pulse 400 awaits the winner, and if it is West Fargo, it'd be a rematch. The way the bracket's set up, you try to avoid teams playing each other unless it's absolutely necessary. There's ball 4. So a walk to Collins, and he got nothing real nifty to take a swing at, and we have a mound visit coming. Head coach Chad Weber comes out for a visit. Was activity early, a little bit of stirring in the Jamestown bullpen, but I don't think we have a change forthcoming here. It's more of a chat than anything else. And again, with 2 out, this rally has started just like last inning did. After O'Lean and Finn were retired, 8 2-out runs. As 3 hits, the big one, the home run from Zinker. And it'll be Medina with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 1, Brody Medina.
Zinker, 3 hits. Zinker, a senior to be, West Fargo Cheyenne. Pitch to Medina from Martin is ball 1. Martin, 27 pitches so far to record. So far, 3 outs. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Medina struck out in the first, hit by a pitch just ahead of McMenemy's triple, a 2-out last inning. And the 1-1 pitch. Nice job there keeping it away from the middle of the plate. 1-2. Field deep in the corners as Perkins playing fairly deep straight away left field. 1-2. And up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Two pitch. in the air, right center field, as carrying out into right center. The ball's going to drop. It drops in between Verkey and Bush. 1 run will score. A gift single there for Medina, as nobody really took charge out in right center. Otley gave way to both Verkey and Bush, and really from just our view up here, it didn't look like anybody really made a call on that. Ball drops, RBI single for Medina. 10-1 now in favor of the Patriots. As Dangerud scores, Collins ends up at third, and that'll bring up McMenemy. JJ, a 2-run triple to deep left. His last at bat. 3 extra base hits for McMenemy here in the state tournament. Ball 1. Five straight 2-out base runners here for West Fargo. Runner from first goes. They will throw through. It is off the glove of Otley at second. Collins stays put 1-1 to McMenemy. Now the Patriots have to be thinking it's only the third, but the old run rule is getting close. 10-run rule is in effect after 5 innings, or 4.5 if the home team's ahead. And been run ruled in a couple of games. West Fargo needed just 5 to handle Dickinson on Wednesday night. Martin nods approval of the sign from Weber. 2-strike pitch up the middle. Played and kicked by the shortstop Smith. 1 run will score. A second will try to score. The throw to the plate is not in time. Collins and Medina score as an error charged at short by Smith. He went to field it and kicked it off his spike towards second base. 2 runs are in on the miscue at shortstop. 12-1 West Fargo.
Number 3, Landon Zink.
6 straight runners on with 2 out. Zink will try and continue movement on the line, and it's 0-1. Third error now for Jamestown. Those will be a pair of unearned runs. Here's the pitch. Down low. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. In the dirt, Weber. Nice job to smother that ball as McMenemy will stay put, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. So a 5-run third inning to this point. That's now 3-1. Lefty up in the Jamestown bullpen. Check and see what that number is. It's kind of blocked from my view. 3-1. Ground ball out to deep second. Nice play. Play to first with Gaynor covering. Throw gets away as Weber will chase it down and will run it back towards home plate. And there'll be runners at second and third. Otley got to it. His throw to first is both Martin and Gaynor over there trying to get back to cover it first. And that is an error charged to Otley on an errant throw. As the throw got away into foul territory behind home plate, forcing Weber to back up, chase it down, and then somebody needed to cover home plate. Almighty swing and a miss by O'Lean, and strike 1. So back-to-back errors. 2 more in scoring position for the Pats. O'Lean is 0 for 2, line to first to end the first, grounded to second. That's 1-1. Hitting for the second time here in this third inning. 10th batter of the inning now for West Fargo. Down and in, 2-1. 17, so that's Brady Nenow that's getting loose in the Jamestown bullpen. Two one. That one off the mid of Weber to the backstop, and a run is in. That scores McMenemy. Zink to third. That'll be scored a pass ball to allow McMenemy to score. 13-1 Patriots. And a 3-1 count. You see 2-out runs a lot, but boy, just this is going to deviate from the curve. Out to short. Smith will get a chance at it and can't handle it cleanly. It'll be an error at shortstop and brings home another run. That scores Zink. And an error makes it now 14-1. Errors in 3 straight batters here. And it's turned into one of those innings for Jamestown. Here's Finn. 0 for 2, line to short in his last at bat. He'll swing on the first pitch. Popped up. Foul ground, Room and caught in foul territory by Rhodey at third, and the inning finally comes to a close, but not before West Fargo bats 11. 8 straight batters reached, either on hits, walks, or 3 errors. 7 in the inning, and West Fargo adds to their lead. 14-1 in favor of the Patriots after 3.
I thought leadership meant running meetings or giving speeches. But there are so many different moments that create a leader. Lead your own way, in ways big and small. At the University of North Dakota.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Seven runs, there were 4 hits and 3 errors, and all that happened with 2 out. 8 straight batters reached with 2 out. West Fargo has scored 13 2-out runs. That's astounding. 14 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Patriots. Jamestown, a run, 3 hits, and 5 errors. 14-1 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. And Henrich got a lengthy break there, but sure enjoyed the run support as Jackson Colpin will hit here for Verke.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Jamestown. Number 18, Jackson Colpin.
Jackson Colpin to hit. The lone super senior who goes to the University of Jamestown as Henrich delivers, foul back, strike 1. Colpin did not hit last night. 0 for 2 against Post 2 on Tuesday. The 0-1 in the air, right center field, and playable. Finn waits, and Luke Finn the catch. And 1 away in the 4th. So Henrich, after 3 singles, opened the game for Jamestown. 2 walks, and that has been it for base runners for the Eagles. Here's Cody Bush. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. And if the Patriots right now, the run rule is in play once we get to the 5th inning, and West Fargo can indeed finish this in the 5th. Doesn't seem like a lot, but the road they have to try and accomplish here to just even get to the state championship and win it, even a couple of innings, he'll take it. 1-1. Strikeout victim. Bush struck out to end the first inning. Lazy fly ball to center field. Playable. McMenemy in a few steps and a couple more, and there's 2 down. Two down here in the 4th for Hayden Smith.
Number 8.
Henrich, 60 pitches. He had 24 was the 24 was the number he had in the first. In fact, the first 3 batters were 15 pitches. Do you think about that? He's been able to get 11 outs. 45 pitches roughly. Little jam shot will land foul. And 2 strikes. But again, when you're up 13 runs, it's not a tight margin for error. You have some wiggle room. 2-strike pitch. Cued foul back to the backstop and 2 strikes. You look out and see the setting that you see where you ever might be tuning in. Summertime in baseball. It's a beautiful sight. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Henrich has himself a 1-2-3 inning, his first of the evening. 65 for Henrich. 1-2-3 in the top of the 4th. 3.5 in the books. West Fargo leads 14-1.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
Defensive changes for Jamestown. Colpin, who hit for Cale Verkey, he is now at third base. Hudson Rohde goes to right. Should have a new center fielder if that move. Bush perhaps to center. The Class A State Legion Tournament. Devils Lake beat the Post 2 Jets 2-1. Pitchers duel there. So Devils Lake's in the winner's bracket still. And the Jets made a nice run last year to win the state title. It was just down the road in Castleton. Strike 1 as do have a pinch hitter here, it looks like, for West Fargo. Cooper Fuchs is at the plate. Called strike, and he is down to the count at 2 strikes. He is hitting for Camarillo. The 0-2. Sliced foul, and still 2 strikes. Outfield alignment for Jamestown now. Bush is in left field. He moved from right to left. A high chopper at third. Colpin fires on to first and just got him out number one. Bush is in left. Perkins moves from left to center. Rhodey is in right. And Colpin at third is the only defensive change in the infield. So Fuchs didn't hit last night, didn't play, as top of the order now for Zinker. What a evening he has had. Ball one, 3 hits for Zinker, singles in the first and again of the second. 2-run home run, 2-out, 2-run homer last inning. Trying to get 4 hits in 4 innings. It's 2-0. They're trying to see if they can get some base runners with less than 2 outs. Out of play. Fouled off to the right. It's 2-1. It's a Class A tournament winners bracket game as Valley City and Castleton as the Jets. Trying to remember how many elimination games they won last year. I believe it was 4 to win the state championship. To third, Colpin gets another chance. Fields cleanly and on to first. And a good pick by Gaynor, and there's quickly 2 down. They retire Zinker for the first time this evening. We'll bring up Dangerud.
First baseman, Jake Dangerud.
Outs 1 and 2 have not been a problem for Jamestown. That third one is been tougher than you might think. Dangerud, 2 runs scored. It's grounded to first, hit by a pitch and single. And it's ball 1 from Martin. The 1-0 delivery is downstairs. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 delivery, and that is up the middle. That will go on through for a base hit. Ball's going to just die out there in shallow right center field as Perkins will get it back in. Dangerud has his second hit. 10 now for the Patriots this evening.
Shortstop, Jet Collins.
And up comes Jet Collins, yet to be retired. RBI single in the first. 2-out, 2-run double as part of a 4-run second and a walk in the third. 3 runs batted in. Run scored, ball 1 here. Set 1-ball delivery as swing and a miss. That's a 1-1 count. A balk called against the pitcher Martin. So that moves Dangerud to second. 1-1 now to Jet Collins. 2-away, bottom of inning number 4. Second game of the day, number 16 of the tournament. Knocked down by Weber. Two balls, 1 strike. Two 1 pitch. It is low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike the count. There's the 3-1 delivery and 2-out walk. Collins on for the 4th time. As that will put 2 on and 2 away for Medina.
Number 1, Brody Medina.
Looking at the Nebraska State Tournament carpet land out of Lincoln and Creighton Prep. They have just gotten started. Carpet land rugs out of Lincoln, the defending Central Plains champs. Trying to make another trip to North Dakota. Trip to Fargo last year was a pretty memorable one as they swept through the field, beating West Fargo twice, including in the championship. Inside 2-0, and that was a good field, but they were head and shoulders above the field. So you look at them and they just played the game right. They didn't knock your socks off, but everything they did was just fundamentally correct. 2-0. Line drive, left center field, a base hit for Medina. That'll score a run as Dangerud comes in to score. Collins will take third, and another 2-out run. Medina, an RBI single. That's a 15-1 game. So Medina knocks in his second run. RBI hit was kind of a gift on a bloop that dropped between two outfielders in center and right as Chad Weber out for another mound visit. He has gotten his steps from the dugout to home plate, and we'll see if there is a change coming here. And yep, there will be, as looks like it'll be Brady Nenow will come in and pitch for Jamestown. So that'll be it for Martin as he pitches 2 innings. He'll get a nice hand. Another 2-out run. That's 14 2-out runs out of the 15 that the Patriots have scored. As Nino will be on to pitch, trying to get the final out here of the 4th inning. Pitching change. A break in the action. 65 was the final pitch count for Martin.
Official pitch count for Martin, 65.
As he went 2 innings, allowing, should be 7 hits.
Your attention, please.
And it was 2 innings, 7 hits, so far 9 runs.
17, Brady Nenow.
5 earned, 2 walks, and hit 1 batter, did not strike anybody out. So the lefty Nino is on. As West Fargo at it again with more 2-out thunders. They have a pair of runners on, 1 in. Bottom of the 4th, 2 down. It's 15-1 in favor of the Patriots. We'll return in a moment.
The 2026 North Dakota American Legion Baseball Class AA State Tournament is brought to you by All-Terrain Grounds Maintenance, Shields, Essentia Health, Buffalo Wild Wings, Courtyard by Marriott, Herd and Horns Bar and Grill, Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, Quick Star, Luther Family Ford, North Dakota State University, Radisson Blue, University of North Dakota, and Vision Zero.
So Nino on here for Jamestown. Just completing his warm-up tosses as first appearance for the lefty here in the state tournament, as he is the 3rd pitcher of the evening. Batter will be McMenemy, and again, all this has begun. Actually, it's going to be a pinch hitter as Brody Strom will hit for McMenemy.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for West Fargo. Number 6, Brody Strom.
So Strom to hit. See, Brody some as a pinch runner, a courtesy runner. So gets an at bat here against the lefty in the dirt, knocked down by catcher Weber. That will advance Medina to second as Collins will hold tight at third. 1 ball to count. McMenemy leaves going 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored, 2-run triple. That came in the 2nd inning. 2-0 the count. Pitch on the way is a strike, and it is 2-1. So the Patriots appear they will get Pulse 400 in a rematch. It is 3-1. They faced the Stars 3 times in last year's state tournament in Williston. Lost 3-2 early in the tournament in extra innings, but picked them off twice in the state championship. And it is ball 4 here to Strom. 4 straight West Fargo batters to reach with 2 out. And it is Zink. He will stay in the lineup and hit. Zink reached on 2 errors in the first, grounded a second in the second, and reached on another error in the third. Officially 0 for 3, but been on base a pair of times and has scored a run. Lefty to lefty matchup, fouled in strike 1. A duck out of the way of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. One delivery is hit high in the air. Right center field. That one's got some carry. Perkins back, chasing, reaches up, and he does make the catch on a deep right center field. That was hit well. The wind blowing out that direction, center and into right center field. Gave that ball a little extra jump. Flag down by Perkins, and the side is retired as 1 in the inning on a pair of hits. West Fargo adding what looks like to be some insurance. We are through 4. Patriots now lead 15-1, 3 outs away from a gate with Pulse 400. Back with more in a moment.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
When I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. And then I want to get to know them, know their symptoms, and know how their symptoms are affecting their quality of life. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us, we treat their symptoms.
I was so impressed with Dr. Lindemeyer that now Essentia is my first choice.
Every day, we work together as a team. It's not just mowing your lawn. We provide full-service property maintenance. Our educated, exceptional team of ISA-certified arborists and master gardeners know what your landscape needs, improving your curb appeal with skilled care. For any landscape, home or business, we go above and beyond because it's a job we truly love to do. Get the most out of your lawn with All Terrain, your local lawn care leader. Call today.
So Henrich out for the 5th inning. And should have some defensive changes coming here as well. Some pinch hitters. Zinker's still at third. Looks like Collins is still at short. Brody Strom goes to center field. As Fuchs is catching as he hit for Camarillo. He is behind the plate. And looks like view the right field. I think Hunter Henrich is into the game in right field as well. He is number 10. Looks like he is in right. Strom's in center. Zink is in left as Jamestown with Rhodey to lead things off. Ball 1 as Parker Henrich trying to get the final 3 outs and get this one done early. West Fargo has dominated from the start. Again, 2-out runs. 14 of the 15 scored with 2 out. 1-1 to Rhodey, flying to right in his first at bat. Otley and Perkins scheduled to follow. He'll try and bunt off his body in the batter's box. Tried to push one for a hit. 1-2. Henrich gave up 3 singles to Perkins, Gaynor, and Nenow to begin the game. 1-0 lead, but it didn't last long. 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking. Strikeout number 4 for Henrich, and 1 down to the Jamestown half of the 5th. That'll bring up Otley.
Number 21, Ethan Otley.
Otley walked with 2 out of the 2nd in his first plate appearance. Tardy and a fastball there. Wave and a miss and strike 1. So for West Fargo, it looks like checked a lot of boxes. Offense came to life. Henrich, a good pitching performance. Will only have to use 1 and still got some options to choose from as they will need to win another game to face post 2 in the championship. 1-2. And with the win here, it'll be their 3rd win in the elimination round. They need 3 more. High chopper foul. 1-2. Talked about in the tournament, they won 5 with the proverbial backs to the wall last year. To try and get to the Central Plains again, they'll need to win 6. Foul tip. Got a piece of Fuchs, and it's 1-2. Good to see Camarillo, though, gonna get him off his feet, give him at least a short rest anyway to prepare him for the game to follow. Game scheduled for 7, but 7 to 7:30 probably is. Should be coming up later tonight. Ground ball foul. Otley stays alive at 1-2. Otley, a 26 grad from Jamestown High. He's knocked in a run here earlier in the tournament. He's down on strikes here, 2 down. 3 straight strikeouts for Henrich. Last chance will be Braxton Perkins.
Number 13, Braxton Perkins.
1 for 2. 5 strikeouts, a couple of walks. Really have been pretty insignificant for Henrich. 2-out walk in the 2nd, another 2-out walk in the 3rd. One of those base runners is caught trying to steal by Camarillo. It's 0-1. Came back outside. And quickly 0-2 now to Perkins. Had a nice state tournament. Pair of 2-hit games against Dickinson and against Grand Forks last night. 0-2. He is down on 3 pitches, and that'll do it. Henrich fans the side, and West Fargo stays alive. And then there were 3. And it's pretty much covered through the Metro. Post 2, pulls 400, and the West Fargo Patriots make quick work. Henrich finishes with 79 pitches, a 1-2-3. Top of the 5th inning. Set down the final 6 he faced, and West Fargo ends this one early. 1 hour, 39 minutes, and the Pats will get a breather and get ready to face the post 400 Stars, trying to get a little revenge on the Stars. Coming up here towards the top of the hour of 7, probably a little closer to 7:15. Final score in this one, a 15-1 round in favor of the Patriots. We'll put a ball on this one in a moment.
Ted, I noticed that you once played American Legion Junior Baseball. Is that the way you started your baseball career?
Well, it sure was, Jim. I used to play for the DeWitt C. Mitchell, post number 201 in San Diego, California. It was a great break for me, too.
Well, how do you mean that, Ted?
While playing American Legion baseball, I learned about the value of team play, sportsmanship, and met a lot of fine fellows in the process. Besides that, I learned a lot of baseball through the organized competition that the program affords. I think that every boy in America should play American Legion Junior Baseball if it is at all possible for him to do so.
Thank you, Ted Williams. And here's hoping you keep right on winning batting championships for many years. This is Jim Britt reminding you.
Fargo 15 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Jamestown 1 run, 3 hits, and 5 errors as Patriots advance. And so far in their 3 elimination games, they have given up just 2 runs. They've outscored their opponents by a count of 30-2. Still some work to do, but again, needing to win 6 games, 6 loser-out games to win the state title, they're halfway there. As Parker Henrich, the winning pitcher for the Patriots, as he gave up 3 hits. First 3 batters got him for singles to open the game. 1 run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 78 pitches, 54 strikes. He is the winning pitcher for the West Fargo Patriots, as we'll finish the rest of the pitching lines, as Nolan Maulding took the loss for the Jamestown Eagles, an inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 strikeouts. Also hit 2 batters. Shane Martin, 2 innings, 7 hits, 9 runs with 5 of them earned. And then Brady Nino faced 2 batters, walked 1, and retired the other to finish up the 4th inning. Jamestown used those 3 singles to open the game. Brady Nino was the 3rd hit, scoring Braxton Perkins for a 1-0 Jamestown lead. Along with the solid pitching, 14 of the 15 runs scoring with 2 out. Chet Collins had a 1-out single to score Max Zinker to tie it up at 1, and then a double error with Landon Zink at the plate. 2 errors, one of the first baseman. Ball was booted by Gaynor, and then throw to the plate to try and cut down a runner at the plate from Otley went wild. 2 runs scored in the play, and that made it 3-1. 4 more runs in the second, all with 2 out. Jet Collins a 2-run double. 2 batters later, J.J. McMenemy with a 2-out triple. The lead was 7-1. Again, 2 outs when the rally started. Martin set down the first 2 hitters in O'Lean and Finn to begin the bottom of the 3rd, and then Camarillo a single. Max Zinker followed with a 2-run home run. 3rd hit of the game for Zinker as he had 3 hits to lead West Fargo. As they ended up with 11 hits, top 4 hitters in the order combined to go 9 for 12. They scored 11 runs and knocked in 7. Collins walked after Dangerud with a base hit. Correction on that. Dangerud singled, Collins walked, and Brody Medina had a fly ball into right center field to drop between Verkey and Bush. That led to another run scoring, and then next 3 batters reached on errors. In all, 7 runs scored in the inning, and West Fargo led 14-1. Medina added a run-scoring single in the 4th to finish the scoring, 15-1 the final. Zinker finishes 3 for 4, 2 singles in that 2-run home run. Dangerud goes 2 for 3, 3 runs scored. Jet Collins had a double, 2 for 2. He also walked twice, scored 3 times, brought in 3 runs. Brody Medina, 2 RBI singles, finishing 2 for 3 with a pair of run scores, and McMenemy with a triple finishes 1 for 2 and 2 runs batted in. So with the win, it will be post 400 and West Fargo in another elimination game. This one, where the winner will move on to the championship game tomorrow at noon. Post 400 after a 7-2 win, just sitting back and waiting to see who the opponent will be, and it will be a familiar face, whether it be the Stars or the Patriots. They'll be up next, and that'll be rolling here probably, I would say, if not 7 o'clock, maybe closer to about 7:15. So this one finished in 5. It's our 3rd game of the tournament. It didn't go the full 7. West Fargo pretty dominant in a 15-1 victory. that'll do it here for now. We'll come back a little after 7 o'clock, more than likely, for final game of the night with the Stars and the Patriots right here. You're checking out the Fargo Post 2 Baseball YouTube page. Back in a little bit.